Hello, I'm Steve Ragg and I'm the chairman at Barnsley Hospital. Last year our staff cared for and treated thousands of patients. It was our toughest year ever. The combination of the scale and pace of NHS reforms, no uplift in our budget and rising numbers of patients coming to our A&E meant we faced our greatest challenges yet. So it's with a strong sense of pride and huge admiration for our staff that I can stand here today and say that we delivered on all our national and local targets and we're in a stable financial position. To mark these efforts and the incredible care and treatment for our patients across the hospital in the last 12 months, I want to spend just a few minutes showing you some of our challenges and the successes in the financial year 2011 to 2012.
For the second year running, there were no cases of MRSA bacteremia, and C. difficile cases dropped by more than 40% from the year before. This was in part thanks to the introduction of new patient safety measures, helping in our mission to continually reduce hospital-acquired infections. With staff, volunteers and patient representatives, we set about developing values and beliefs that we all shared, giving us broad guidelines about what individual behaviours are desirable and what are not in all situations. After asking for feedback by postcard, Twitter, email and in focus groups, themes were developed, and now the hospital has a clear set of values and behaviours that spell out what everyone can expect. Our biggest challenge as an organisation, this year and beyond, lays not just in improving how efficient our services are, but also in developing a whole-scale approach to transforming how we work. Last year, we started to put the building blocks in place to help us do just this. One of the most significant steps was appointing 14 clinical directors from within the existing clinical team to head up service units, made up of health professionals, data analysts, human resources, financial advice and a business manager. This new way of working is expected to put clinical decision-making at the heart of business. We also started to transform how we work with patients. Our surgical team introduced a new way of working with some procedures, helping patients recover faster after surgery by building their strength and resilience before their operation. General surgeon Alison Payne and her team help patients get back on their feet and feeling better much quicker after surgery with physiotherapy and a special diet before and after surgery. We also spent £775,000 refurbishing the surgical high dependency unit, putting in anti-slip flooring, a new ventilation system, energy efficient lighting and redecoration. You might not know this, but our attention to ecological and sustainable detail in our work made us one of only 4 hospitals in the country to be accredited for energy efficiency. We want to work together to provide the best quality care we can. In the work we did on our values, staff, volunteers and patients agreed that we had to share the same goals and find answers together, recognise contributions by treating each other fairly and equally, and constantly learning, so we share and develop. James West, in our physiotherapy department, knows all about the importance of listening to his patients and taking their feedback into account. It means that together they can work it through and practice the right exercises to get better faster. Focusing on individual and diverse needs is such an important part of patient care and treatment. Earlier this year, the nursing team on Ward 19 put this value into action when they introduced finger foods and coloured rooms for patients with dementia. Both these ideas really help patients who can be disorientated and distressed when they're in hospital. All across the hospital, where we can, we tailor services to meet patients' individual needs. Personalising care, keeping patients and families informed and involved, and taking time to listen. They're all part of our values. Always lead us from